Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Sunday Summary. I'm your host, Kyle. With me, as always, is Steve. And Steve, it is Carabao Cup Final day, bro. How are you feeling?
Yo, I'm fired up. I'm
I'm fired
absolutely
up.
fired up. I feel great. I woke up this morning feeling grateful, Kyle.
Dude, I didn't sleep.
Oh, I slept like a baby.
I didn't sleep. The full moon messes me up, dude. Whenever there's a full moon, I'm up at 2 a.m. snacking. I can't sleep. It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, it's very weird. But yeah, so you're feeling grateful?
I feel grateful that we're able to play in finals like this. It's
It's truly
it's
an honor.
earned, not given, Kyle. It's earned, not given. And those boys work hard for us to be able to enjoy matches like this as supporters. Now, that's the fun, loving side of me today. There's also like the
I
nervous
love this
side
side.
and then
I
the
love
the
this side,
angry
Steve.
side as well. There's a nervous side and an angry side.
No, you
First
don't.
thing I got to figure out is who is available because I can't get any information
I don't get any
anywhere.
nothing. All I'm hearing is major doubt. Major doubt. Can I get some damn team news? Is Salah and are Salah and Darwin on the bench? Is that so hard to give information on? I don't understand. Regardless, good morning to everybody in the chat. Aaron, Hannah, Liz, Live an Adventure, what's going on? Alor, what's going on, everybody? I know Dermot's in here. Make sure you slap that like button in honor of the Carabao Cup Final. Also, Steve, we have a birthday. Shout out to Dr. Scott McFarland. Happy birthday to you. My dad, we love your support. We love you.
Is
And
he in
happy
here?
birthday. No, he's not.
Okay. Well, happy birthday. I texted him this morning.
Yeah, me
Said
too.
happy birthday.
Shout out to him. I don't, what is he? I don't, 58, 59. I should know.
Why are you asking me?
I'm just thinking out loud.
Wise beyond his years. That's all I know.
Uh,
He
what are
deserves to
they?
be out today fishing with a Yingling and a cigar, listening
Oh
to
yeah,
Rush. That's what he deserves.
that's
What a
exactly
day
what
that
he
would be,
said.
huh?
God,
And then to
you,
come home and throw something on the smoker for like 12 to 94 hours
dude, yes,
with some
love that.
rosemary.
Oh my
He used
God,
to
he
grow
used
the
to grow
rosemary and put
that
it
in
on
the
the
back.
chicken. I
That's
know, man.
amazing. Shout out to him. We love
Shout
you.
out to him. We do.
Team news wise, dude. Oh, Allison's out. For me, that's the biggest loss.
Oh, super chat.
Oh, super chat. Thank you, Mom, for the super chat. $20. Happy birthday to Dr. Scott McFarland. Appreciate the support, guys. Um, so Banker says, any news on the lineup? No, it should be dropping here in about 20 minutes or so. But the main absentees that we're nervous about, Soboslai, Salah, and Nunez. I couldn't think of it. These are key absences, but it's not like we don't have a strong team to play if those guys are out, right, Steve?
No, there's. I don't. I'm having a hard time focusing because the suspense is killing me to figure out who's fit and who's not. So we'll know here in what, 15, 20 minutes?
Well, I got Alor here saying that they reported no Soboslai, Salah, and Nunez. So this is what I was scared of. But, we need them for the league, dude. We need them healthy for the league. We've won this match before. We've won this match before with a rotated side. We rotate throughout the tournament with this team.
It's just so much different than the tournament, Kyle. So much different than rotating throughout the tournament. It's a final at Wembley.
I understand, but when you don't have a choice,
Well, I want to know what's going on with these guys.
dude,
Because
they're
Salah
injured.
was fit, and then what happened? He picked up a little knock and then missed a
He picked
match.
up a knock.
I thought they were just resting him the other day.
I made a video about this, dude. People don't get it. You can't have these players playing international tournaments in the middle of the regular season and expect them to be healthy. It's unbelievable. Mo Salah, dude. Key player for us. 19 goals. We need him.
You know what's a little bit more concerning to me? I don't know if you talked about this in your video. I don't know if you. I can't remember if you did. But the fact that all three of these guys, Nunez, we'll take Nunez out. Trent, we'll say Trent, Salah, and Soboslai, all came back. Kyle, all got back into training, all got back on the pitch, and are immediately back out injured. That's concerning to me.
That's nothing new. That happens all the time, doesn't it? And
I feel like it doesn't really happen with us.
I disagree. I
mean, if you count Keita and Thiago, those guys, sure. But we're talking about players that.
I mean, it happened to Thiago again, too.
No, I know. But those guys always get hurt. So it's not surprising to me if they come in and pick up a knock. But Trent, sure, I guess he was rushed back. Soboslai, what's going on there? Salah?
Never injured. What's going on with Salah? He's never injured.
I get that players get injured. It's the second injury that's concerning to me. Does that mean we're rushing them back? I don't know. It could be.
Or maybe they're playing 70 games a year and it's too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a combination of all those things. It's just that it's more concerning to me that when they come back and get hurt again right away.
Sure.
What did Salah play? One half? And then he missed time again?
Yeah. I mean, you have to get him fit somehow. So you're going to sub him on in the second half, right?
I guess, but don't you see? I'm saying it's concerning.
Right. No, I agree. It's absolutely concerning. The timing is awful too, because we had most of our players healthy up through now, and now we're in a final, and we got the round of 16 and the Europa League coming up in the first week of March, and there's a lot. This is crunch time in the season. We need everybody available, and I don't want key players out, but there's nothing we could do. I mean, we can sit and complain about it, kind of infer why it's happening, but really, on a more positive note, we're in a final. We have a very strong team to put out there, even with Salah, Nunez, and Soboslai out. Endo's available, thank God, as you said. All right, we still have Van Dijk. We still have Konate. We still have a great young right back in Connor Bradley. We still have all of our left backs available again, which is great. So there's a give and take there. We still have Gakpo, Diaz. Oh, man, I wish we had Jota. God, it would be really, really helpful to have Jota. Oh, my God.
I'm just you're right, dude. It's still going to be tough to score against us. And Endo's there. Endo's just sweating in front of that back line, just ready. McAllister. Hopefully we get some news here soon.
It's
but we should still win this, right?
Yeah. How do you feel? I feel pretty confident.
I'm always, since and by the way, I'm wearing this jersey because this is the kit that we wore when we beat them in those two domestic finals a couple years ago. I don't want to see this go to pens.
But we have Kostas Tsimikas.
Yeah, I know. But Kepa's not there anymore.
Ah, right.
So who are we going to torture?
Petrovic? Who is Petrovic, dude?
You tell me.
Dude, I don't know. I thought
we just scraped 4 past him, or 5. Did we put 5 past him? Was it 5-1? We just played Chelsea.
Oh, we did. Yeah. What was? Yeah. Crap.
I think it was 5.
I think it was 4 or 5, something like that.
It should have been 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Somebody in this chat here needs to let us know who's available, because I can't follow this live and bring my best self to the microphone.
Oyvind, God, man.
4-1.
Our starting 11 should still crush this overpriced circus. Absolutely. And Oyvind said it was 4-1. And Bankers says, I still believe we beat Chelsea with or without Salah, Nunez, Soboslai. And this is what I was getting at, Steve. our team, as much as we want to talk about being worn very thin with injuries, our team is still very, very good. Okay. Rebuilding the midfield was the best thing we could have ever done for this team since Klopp came in. I really believe so, because even with Soboslai and Curtis Jones out, who were starting every single game when they're available, listen to this midfield: Endo, McAllister, Gravenberch, Endo, McAllister, Elliott. That's still a damn good midfield.
Who starts
Today? Who starts
out of
today?
if those two are the options that we have, those two packages? Oh, by the way, hold on. Aaron says Petrovic was in the MLS with New England Revolution. It's so funny
Well,
because
that makes a lot of sense.
well, the fact that I didn't know that is embarrassing because I saw him play twice last year. I live like 10 miles from where they play, and I went to a couple games last year or 2 seasons ago. But I've seen him. He's big.
Do they play on turf?
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate watching soccer.
Yeah,
on
they
turf.
play where the Patriots play.
God. Amari says in the first game against Chelsea this season, it was 1-1, and then the second game it was 4-1. Look, Chelsea aren't a bad team. Obviously not. They made it to the final. But Steve, you brought this up yesterday when I called you about the show. It's a chemistry thing. They still don't have the chemistry, right? You're going up against a weathered Liverpool team, a team that has been together, is just a unit of a force. We're so good, dude. I mean, the only team you could argue that's better than us right now in England is Man City. And I still think we're better at this point in time, even with all the injuries. This team, I mean, do I need to bring up 3 or 4 seasons ago when Nat Phillips and Ozan Kabak led this team to greatness?
I mean, you could. We could literally turn the show into Nat Phillips and Kabak and Ben Davies
Who
and Sepp Vandenberg appreciation show.
we could, but we
And
can't.
Arthur Mello. We could really do that.
I saw a tweet this morning, dude. Mad funny. It showed a picture of Arthur Mello holding up the Liverpool shirt when he signed, and it said, "Breaking: Arthur Mello is now healthy and declared fit for the match against Chelsea today."
Wait, who's fit?
Arthur.
Oh. Oh my goodness, man. Imagine.
Dude, no, I don't want to. I want to imagine. Oh, but you asked me before we got sidetracked. Who starts in that midfield? It's going to be Endo, McAllister, and Gravenberch. And I think Elliott starts on the right wing. I think Gakpo starts through the middle and Diaz on the left. What do you think? It's the same starting 11 or the same midfield 3 and front 3 as last match.
I mean, if that's all we got, then
Actually, no,
sure.
Gravenberch didn't start, I don't think. Did he? Who the hell started? Doesn't matter. But that's who's starting.
If that's the best we can put out there, then let's do it.
I'm confident with that. And then our back line, dude, Connor Bradley, Konate, or Kwanzaa. I really don't care who starts. They're both great. Van Dijk, and then either Simikas or Robbo. I don't think Simikas starts. I think Robbo starts.
I
Or maybe
care.
Gomez.
I care. It's got to be Konate for me.
Okay.
You think Kwanzaa deserves to start over Konate?
Didn't say that.
I'm just asking. You said you didn't care, but could you actually see that?
Because of the fact that it's a Carabao Cup final.
No. See, here's the thing. Everything goes out the window when it's a final.
I just disagree with that.
No, you don't rotate in a final.
It's
put
not
your
about
best 11 out there in a final. And
Steve,
I would even argue you put your best 11 out there for games like the Community Shield. You don't rotate in those matches either.
it's not about rotation. It's about who's the designated 11 for this tournament. That's how Klopp has always done it.
Okay.
And the designated 11 for this tournament is like Kelleher in goal, right? When we played last time, I can't say for certain who started, but like, do you know what I'm saying? He has like a designated 11 that he would play for the Carabao Cup. And it's not a big
Yes.
rotation. It's not a big rotation. He might start like 3 different players than normal. It's not heavy. That's how it's always been that way, I feel like.
Who started the domestic cups 2 years ago?
Oh God. In the final?
Yeah.
Kelleher played every game.
I think he started one and Allison started the other.
Yes. Right. But there was one tournament, I think it was the Carabao Cup final, because I remember everyone was celebrating Kelleher after the fact. And
I think it was this one. I think it was the Carabao.
It was. So the least important tournament, which is this one, he started. It was his tournament. What?
Nothing. Okay.
What?
People are saying they want us to prioritize the league, and I get that. But getting an opportunity to play in these matches, it can be so rare. You have to put the best 11 players you have out there right now. With the exception of maybe Kelleher if Allison was fit. I understand if Kelleher starts. But I don't see Kwanzaa starting in this match. And I mean, the lineup can drop any second, so I could be wrong.
7 minutes. 7 minutes until
Sometimes
the
they
lineup
drop it a
drops.
little early. But we'll see. Yeah, see, Oyvind says Allison started FA Cup, and that's what I thought.
Right. He started the FA Cup. FA Cup usually didn't rotate for that one. Hannah still wants to prioritize the league. Oyvind thinks finals are different. So we'll see here in a minute. Again, the lineup I put out isn't a heavy rotation lineup. I think Kelleher, obviously we don't have a choice. Kelleher's in goal. Connor Bradley at right back, so we don't have a choice. Kanate or Kwanzaa. I don't know. I think Kanate starts, but I personally would be fine with either. I think both offer us great defending either way next to Van Dijk. Left back, I'm not so sure, Steve. I'm not so sure who starts at left back. Would you say Gomez?
Robbo.
Okay. So
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
You got me all confused now.
That's your fault.
No, you have me all confused. Let's do some lineup predictions in here while we wait.
Aaron T. Gomez cannot be dropped. That's why I said Gomez. Gomez.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, Robbo, ever since he's come back fit, he has been subbed on as like a super sub every game. I think maybe he started one, but I think you go Gomez, man.
Who's gonna play on the right for them?
Sterling, right?
I thought he was on the left.
Okay, if Sterling's on the left, then Palmer.
Who was it last time? Madueke?
I don't know, but Cole Palmer maybe, and then Jackson through the middle, and then your mid.
He's fit.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson. Villarreal's finest.
Oh man.
Oyvind with the first lineup prediction here. He thinks Kelleher, Robbo, Van Dijk, Kanate, Bradley, Gravenberch, Endo, McAllister. Yes, that midfield. Diaz, Gakpo, Elliott. That's
my guess too.
I'm fine with this lineup. I think Gomez starts over Robbo, but that's just me. And Ian Peterson, we don't have a choice. Connor Bradley has to start this game.
LFC Aaron says Salah is at Wembley. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's good that he's there.
Thank God Salah's there.
At least he's there. At least someone didn't say, oh, yeah, like Salah's not there.
Salah, you're not going. You're not going.
Well, sometimes they just don't travel.
That doesn't make any sense to me. If you can walk, get your ass to the game. You're on a team.
Yeah, but no, dude, sometimes they don't because it's like treatment's more important. If it's like a long day of travel, it's not that simple. It's
It's
not like these guys
Wembley.
just like zip over to Wembley real quick. There's a lot that goes into it. It's a full day event. So if he can stay on the treatment table instead, I'm all about that.
I'm going to ask you this, Steve, as a professional in the field, okay, and you know a lot about this. What hands-on treatment can be done to expedite the healing process that much more significantly over the course of 4 hours?
No. We're talking way longer than 4 hours, Kyle. That's what I'm telling you. This is like an 8-10 hour day, these matches.
What's this? What?
Because how far is Wembley? 2 hours?
2 hours.
Okay, you got to get to the stadium. You load up, eat, all that stuff. It's a whole thing. It's an entire thing. They probably all show up like 6 hours before the actual match starts. I mean, where's Tony? Tony would know. What's the typical routine look like for on game day for these guys?
Oh, no, for the players.
Shower, eat,
No.
get changed,
get
all
it.
that, yeah.
No. I get it for the players. Like if you're playing in the match, right? You want to get there mad early, prep, warm up. You got your pregame routine. I get that. I'm talking about guys who aren't healthy.
Oh, so what do you think? He just like zips over in his own ride?
Well, if he's not going to the game, then yeah, he can go whenever he wants. He doesn't have to go with the team.
You mean if he's not playing? This is so dumb. I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
rather him get a massage and like some treatment on an injury, dude.
Oh, dude. It's so stupid. I just feel like they need, if you're healthy, be at the game, dude.
But how often do we see that? Guys that aren't fit aren't there. You see it
lot.
quite a bit.
A lot. But in every other sport, everyone is on the sideline. Doesn't matter who you are. Everyone's on the sideline. Unless you're like recovering from a surgery. Okay. Refresh, Steve. Do we have the lineup?
I don't know. Let's go check out X.
LFC Aaron says Salah's in his training kit.
Aaron, are you there?
Aaron, are you dialed in, bro?
Wait, Aaron. Wait, there's LFC Aaron and there's Aaron T. Are you guys on the pitch? If you're on the pitch, let us know. We'll send you the link to join this show right now so we can get first-hand reporting.
Dude, I need insiders for this channel.
Oyvind says, wow, Bacetich is there too. Where?
I feel like Oyvind could be getting sarcastic. I don't know.
Yeah,
though.
he's messing with us.
Yeah.
Aaron says no is on Sky Sports News. Okay.
Gotcha. Sky Sports, dude. The hell. Come on, refresh. Oh, Neil Jones reported it too. Salah is here.
Darwin Nunez is out on the pitch with the players kicking a ball around. Just gave the fans a wave.
Yeah, I saw that. Salah and Tsimikas out there. Don't you dare say this is true. Dude, some Liverpool, I don't know if this is true. I'm just the messenger. Some Liverpool fans have been left stranded outside Wembley due to ticketing issues ahead of the Carabao Cup final. Is this happening again? Are we doing this again? And Bacetich is there too. Yeah, this is all on Twitter. Oh my God, come on. Where's the lineup? Here we go, boys. Kelleher, Endo. Oh, I hate when they do this. The numbers. I hate when they do it in the order of the numbers. Okay. Kelleher, Van Dijk, Kanate, Bradley, and Robbo. You called it. Midfield, McAllister, Endo, Gravenberch. Front line, Elliott, Gakpo, and Diaz, boys.
All right, who's on the bench?
Adrian, Gomez, Tsimikas, Clark, McConnell. Who the hell is that? Danz, Kwanzaa, Neoni, and dude, I literally can't see that name. What name is that? Krumas?
Holy crap.
Dude.
They're
Whoa.
all out.
They're all out.
What happened?
I told you they're a high risk.
Maybe I've been just living under a rock, but like I feel like some of this stuff is just coming out of nowhere.
Dude, all right.
What's happening?
Well, look, I just said it.
Look, if we want to win this match, we need to score. We need to go up 2, like kind of early, and then just let the defense carry us through.
I need you to
We
stop
do
being
not have the
negative.
depth to go late into a game.
I need you to stop being so negative, okay? You're right. Maybe we don't have the depth to go late in a game, but I just want to bring up the fact that did you see this kid come on against Luton?
Yes.
He looked nasty.
This is different, Kyle.
I know it's
different.
He did. I know. But can you just be a positive fan for a second, dude?
I said I was grateful to be in this final. Dude, think about how many teams are just watching this as neutrals today or whatever. Like, we're very, very lucky. I just don't feel great in this moment. So pick me up, Kyle. Be a leader and pick me up.
I'm doing my best, man. Listen, this team is good. The bench leaves a lot to be desired, to put it diplomatically, okay? Before I come back to picking you up, I want to give a shout out to Liz for gifting another channel membership. Thank you very much, Liz. Always supporting the channel. And Queasy E, what's good, bro? Weak bench. This is the energy I need, bro. He came in at the perfect time. Steven, we still got this. We still got this. What? Would you rather take Enzo and Casado over Gravenberch, Endo, and McAllister? Hell no. This team is better. Would you rather have Gakpo, Diaz, and Elliott, or Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, who's pretty good, and Raheem Sterling?
No, I know, Kyle.
Hell no.
What happens when the 60th minute hits?
Would you
and these guys need a break? Who are we bringing in?
Who would you rather have? Robbo, Van Dijk, Konate and Bradley, or Ben Chilwell, Levi Colwill, don't know his first name, Disasi, and Marco Gusto? Hell no.
Marco Gusto.
Is that his name?
I think it's Malo Gusto. I don't know.
Oh, whatever. Hell no, bro. We are way better than they are. Now, it's still nerve-wracking, but we got this, bro. We can do this. It's not cockiness. It's just you have to go into this match with confidence.
I love Liz's confidence. She just keeps saying it's Chelsea, we're winning. Right. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Steve, what's wrong with you today, bro? Who hurt you?
Mohamed Salah, Darwin Nunez, and Dominic Szoboszlai, if you really must know.
Touche. Yeah. All right, hold on. There we go. We got it. Just so you guys know at the bottom of the screen. All right, back to the chat. Dustin, what's going on, man? We're still favorites. Dermot, surely Salah, Nunez, Szoboszlai could have been on the bench. Dude, I don't know. Kumas, that's who it is. Kumas.
Here's my problem, Kyle. If they can't even be on the bench today, then they're out for the next match too.
Okay.
Potentially. So what do they have? What is
something? Cramps, muscle in? It's got to be muscle. It has to be muscle. There's no other option.
Or they're ill. We don't play again for 6 days. Is that true? When's our next match?
We play Wednesday, don't we?
Oh boy.
Hold on. No. We might play next Saturday. Hold on. We play. Yeah. We don't play till next Saturday. We play Nottingham Forest.
No, Liz is saying Wednesday.
Check that. That's Premier League. Premier League is next Saturday. We likely play in the FA Cup, right?
Mm-hmm. Southampton.
Southampton. God, who's still over there?
Dude, we can't even think about that. But that's at home.
Okay, so we're lucky with that. So, Aylor says, remember the final midweek against Luton? We're doing this again, and this will be the legendary final of the youths. All right. MT says, I can't believe this at all. What happened to this players' ones is...
Once they go, they never come back. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now, a little frustrated that these guys came back and now they're hurt again. All three of them.
There's
Nunez.
nothing...
Not Nunez.
I
don't think he came back. He didn't play midweek, right?
No, Nunez didn't.
Salah came back, and now he's out again.
Yeah.
Trent came back. He's out again. Who's the other one?
Wait, Trent came back?
Trent came back, and now he's out.
Okay, I must have missed that.
That's not that he's not one of the three we're talking about today, though. But I just keep thinking about the players that come back and immediately get hurt again. I feel like that's pretty rare, Kyle. Remove the usual suspects, the Keitas of the world that we've dealt with, the Thiagos, the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlains. When players come back, they're fine. Why is that not the case right now?
Look, there's no predicting when or how a player will get injured. It's just simply not the case. Okay, people think that it's down to the training staff. Like Liverpool need a new training staff, or frankly, it's all bullshit, guys. You can do every preventative measure in the world through training, diet, rehab, and maintenance stuff. Players are going to get injured. Okay, and some are more injury prone than others based on genetics, based on size, strength, just general joint health, all that stuff. I will say, though, players coming back and then getting re-injured can be down to, like you said, rushing them back too early. Okay, now, you can't be too conservative, though, because then you're just going to have guys out for way longer than they need to be. You have to gradually progress these guys back to full game fitness, which is all they were doing with Salah. You put him in the second half and you let him run around. You see how he responds. He didn't respond well. He's injured. So he takes a step back in his recovery. This is like standard. Like people have setbacks.
Doesn't feel standard to me.
It's annoying. It's really annoying because when someone comes back from injury, you're like, all right, they're good to go. They don't get re-injured. Okay. I honestly think you just have to chalk it up to awful luck. Just awful luck. Really. I can't point to anything else, dude.
Liz with the super chat says, if Kyle orders a new chair, we win.
Liz, I am waiting on the YouTube check. And the next thing I'm getting is a chair. You have my word. I need a chair. You have my word. This chair has run its course. And I'll tell you what.
If members only video, we will burn the chair.
I will literally burn the chair. We will have a bonfire for it. I just got to make sure there's no laws against burning this material, and then we're good to go. Well, tell us where the talking llama is, or we'll burn your house to the ground.
We'll burn it inside.
No. Oh, man. Bro, you just tell me a goalkeeper get injured twice. Oh, no. Don't get me started on Alisson.
Don't get him started on Alisson's injury.
Don't get me started on Alisson, dude. Kyle, I need you to move on an old school crazy pep talk. No, can't do it. Can't do it. I need to prep for that. Only the great ones can just turn it on and give it
also,
amazing...
nobody starting today has ever been in the starting lineup for a pep talk except for Robbo and Van Dijk.
Oh, dude, you're right.
You got Endo, McAllister, Gravenberch. Never experienced the Kyle pep talk. Elliott, maybe.
Maybe Elliott.
Gakpo, probably not. Diaz,
most
maybe.
of my pep talks were about Keita not getting injured. I was just like, Keita, keep off the right leg or whatever.
So now, are you going to enjoy this final?
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm good. I love watching. Dude, I have been looking forward to this match all week. This is exciting. Wembley, half of the stadium filled up with Liverpool fans. It is awesome, dude. How do you not enjoy this?
Because now I'm just a little nervous. But I'll tell you what, Kyle, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Chelsea's dog shit. But I'm kind of glad we're playing them and not like City in a final like this, because if you don't have your strongest 11 against a better side, it's the odds would be against us.
Dude,
I'm actually going to go and see what the live odds are for this.
I think Liverpool are favorites. Dude, I feel like everyone loved the pre-match pep talks except for me. Like, I felt like they were like corny. But I mean, if people like them, maybe I'll bring them back, man. Aylor says, I know the LFC medical department worked closely with neuroscientists to make sure that everything was being done to get players injury free. Well, of course, you can invest in, these teams have the best in their industry on staff. Okay, I can tell you that for a fact. They don't hire bums. Okay, these guys all know what they're doing. You can't predict injuries, dude. It's not like that.
Who scores today? Diaz?
Elliott scores. Elliott scores, bro.
I think you're right. Here he is.
Let me see him.
Old school Elliott, the original 67.
The original snapped tibia Elliott right there.
Yeah, I can't even think about that.
Wait, what was that? Was
that
that
the day of my wedding?
Mm-hmm. Dermot says, surely Mo and Nunez Sobo will be back for Forest next weekend. Yeah, no, Steve brought up the point that if they're not even on the bench today, they're not playing next match. It's a good point. Usually players on the bench and then they, come back. But Steve, let me ask you a question. What are the odds that Klopp said, this is a final, it's a Carabao Cup final, you guys aren't healthy, right? I'm going to give our academy players a spot on the bench. I have seen that in every final that we've been in for the most part. He'll include at least one young player that you don't normally see on the bench as like a motivational thing, right? Sometimes they don't play. Sometimes they'll get put on in like the last minute or something. Today we're seeing Kumas and Nioni. Nioni's the new striker, I think, the young striker that we got. What do you think about that?
What do I think about him putting youngsters on the bench?
For the final, yes.
I don't care.
How about some energy, Steve?
Listen, man.
How about some insight?
I'm starting to think. Okay, I'm starting to think. I just was expecting a different lineup, if I'm being honest.
What were you expecting?
The wind is taken out of my sails.
Well, you better hoist those bitches back up and blow on them or something, because this is a final.
No, I got my rows. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got my row. So I got one row and I'll just spin.
Yeah, we're not I'm on the left, you're on the right, and we're going. Right?
Yeah, this is look, man. The odds are a lot closer than they were yesterday, of course.
Dustin, yep, he's wearing an Elliott jersey.
This is like the second or third time he's told me that. Yes, I love Harvey Elliott. I'm super fired up to watch him play in the final. And this is a kid, a 67 before he changed his number.
You could have fooled me about being fired up.
No, I am excited, man. I am. I'm just nervous. Can I be both?
You're allowed to be nervous, but you're nervous and getting the wind taken out of your sails are two different things. I'm fired up.
I'm Gakpo puts in a shift. Elliott puts in a shift. Diaz puts in a shift.
Diaz
is not going to have to worry about effort. We're not going to have to worry about effort. Endo, McAllister. Yeah, you know what? I think we're still in a good spot.
Thank you.
It's going to take a little bit of adjustment time here.
You just need to talk it out, bro. That's why we're here. Bring that energy up, man. LFC Aaron says, does this put more more pressure on Chelsea now? Perverse dude, I have no idea.
Yes,
What?
100%. And basically, since we don't have these guys,
Oh, I see what you mean.
is there more pressure on Chelsea to like put in a decent performance or potentially win? I would say absolutely. If we had Nunez, Jota, Salah, no one would choose Chelsea to win this game. If
Agreed.
we had Trent, nobody.
Now, we can keep flip-flopping on this too. But now that we know that it puts more pressure on Chelsea, we can't inversely let it take pressure off of us because we know there's more pressure on them. You just need to go into this game not thinking about it being a final. You prep the same way, you warm up the same way, and you play the same way that you always do. Okay? Just don't go down 1-0, please. Can we not play from behind? I can guarantee you, Steve, the first half is going to be garbage. And then we come out in the second half and we play amazing. It is almost a sure bet that we play like trash in the first half.
We don't want to go down 1-0, of course. I don't want to concede. I don't even want a shot on target. The other thing I don't want to see is somebody like Endo and McAllister pick up an early yellow. I cannot see that. We cannot afford that. We have to play a clean game in the first half.
Yes, because you're going to need that physicality in the second half, right? You're going to need it. You're
going to need to stop a crazy counterattack and get a yellow. You can't already be on a yellow. We can't afford a red.
Kenny G with a very good stat. Now, this is one of my favorite stats. Endo as a starter were 10 wins, 2 draws, no losses. Endo is so crucial, dude. He is so crucial to this game. When you have playmakers like Fernandez in the midfield and you got Cole Palmer, you need an Endo. You need Endo. Oh, man. Dude, I'm getting fired up.
McAllister is better than Enzo, in my opinion, Bonker says.
Well, he's a third of the price.
No, I know. It's insane.
Yeah. He was nasty last game. He was on a cold streak for a while. He played, he was giving the ball up and he wasn't exactly with the pace, but last game he was back. I don't know if you felt the same, but
he's been really good lately, McAllister. He did have that lull there. I mean, Fernandez he's very, very good.
He's very good.
But I'd rather have McAllister. He's a red. I love him.
Dermot, I know I don't want to touch on this, but I just want to give our channel members the shout out when they comment here. It's a joke to come back and about 4 go out injured every season. Same things happen. It's the same time of the year, dude. Between November and February, we go through the same thing every year. Aaron T says Endo is my player of the season. Bro,
I'm not in the conversation, I guess, but no.
He's 100% in the conversation. But I mean, it's obviously going to be like Salah, right?
Well, he hasn't played enough. That's the thing. There's so much recency bias. He's important. We are desperate to have him out there.
So desperate.
We will die without him. Player of the season, though, I don't know. Salah's still lighting it up. Nunez has great numbers.
Right. From an attacking sense, you're absolutely right. And everyone looks at that as a production aspect, right? Player of the season, this guy, like he's putting in goals. Endo, though, he's priceless. You cannot put a value on what he provides in the midfield. I got to get my charger. My computer's been dying recently. When it's at like 30%, it'll just immediately drop down to 0. So give me 1 second, Steve.
Also, I think people forget Trent's having a really good year as well. All right, so here's the deal. We probably got about 5 minutes left in this stream. And then there will be a watch along and a post-match reaction here on Nothing But Red. So let's go score predictions. Liz says Liverpool 2-0 at the half. I would love to see that. Take some of that pressure off. Kyle, we're going score predictions before we wrap this up. That's what I've decided. So let us know in the chat score predictions. I'm gonna go 3-1. That's what Dustin just said as well here.
3-1. I think 3-1's a little ambitious. It's a final and a front line of Elliott, Gakpo, and Diaz. Not saying it can't be good.
Wait, do you do score predictions these days?
Did I stop?
You stopped a long time ago, but my brain. I
No,
don't know.
but then I picked it back up again. But then did I stop again? Guys, you guys got to tell me. I don't want to mess up on the final, the day of the final.
Liz would know.
Liz goes 4-1.
I think you've been doing predictions, but I'm not sure.
Where the hell
Aaron
is Tony?
says Liverpool 4-1. Liz says Liverpool 4-1. Queasy 3-1. Okay, so I'm not the only one that's confident, I guess.
Okay, everyone's confident. Okay. Liz says stop, so I don't do it. Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, and the Reds.
Dude, I got goosebumps before we went live. I was watching after we won the final against Chelsea a couple years ago or last year, whenever the hell it was. When the fans were singing, "One kiss is all it takes," falling in. That is so legendary, man. I love that. I stopped again. Okay. I did start for a while. I picked it back up, and then what did we get smacked by like Burnley or something?
Honestly, thank goodness she's here. Jeez. We don't have the mental capacity to know anything.
I certainly don't. My brain stopped developing 3 years ago.
3 years ago? What happened 3 years ago?
Everyone's brain stopped. Males stopped developing at 5 or 25.
Well, no, it wasn't because of that. It was because we had Reese Williams and Nat Phillips and Kabak leading us.
Oh, I just short circuited. Right. I couldn't predict anything.
Your brain started melting at that point.
Right. Completely broke down. Absolutely broke down.
And it's never come back. And plus COVID.
It's never been the same. Oh, yeah.
We've never been the same. We've been regressing for a long time.
Nothing has been the same, dude. We have just been rowing in circles for 3 years.
First final of the year, Kyle. First chance at silverware. This is it.
I have no reason. Look, the squeaky
Liz,
chair.
you're absolutely right.
I'm being tortured by my own chair. You guys know in like solitary confinement and like torture, they play baby nursery rhymes for people. I'm sitting here in this room with this chair squeaking and I'm driving myself crazy.
You've got like what's that syndrome, dude? Gosh.
What?
Why, dude, my brain. It's
what's
when you're like
going on,
it's when
man?
you like can't like you start to become like attached to the person who's captured you.
Oh, Stockholm syndrome.
You have Stockholm syndrome with that chair. You can't get away from it. You can't get rid of it. You can't get up from it either. You have a hard time even getting out of the chair. It just draws you back.
Dude,
And like Liz is like, Kyle, there's new chairs everywhere. And you're like at Staples and you're like looking at the chairs, but then it's like a magnet just like pulling you back to the door into the car. You drive back home and you just sit in your chair.
the chair's at the door, just pissed. What?
Yeah,
was he doing?
yeah, just doing this at the door, shaking its head.
Oh man,
You can't get away from it. Stockholm syndrome with the chair.
dude, this is just a wild time, man. We got 35 minutes to kick off. Steve, did you give a score prediction? 3-1?
3-1.
3-1.
I got one from Elliott. I'm going Elliott, McAllister.
Oh, different. We always do
Van
this.
Dijk.
Van Dijk? So 3 different goal scorers.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I think Diaz is going to ball out.
But he doesn't score.
No, I guess not. Because I thought about him and Gakpo. I think they both have a really good chance, obviously.
Right.
I don't know. You got to pick 3. Those are my 3. Elliott,
Okay.
McAllister,
You don't have to pick
Van
3.
Dijk.
Someone could score 2.
Someone could score 3.
Okay, so why do you have to pick 3?
I don't know. That's just what I got. I got Virgil rising up for a header.
Oh,
and
dude,
scoring
he's
one.
so powerful, man.
Or
He's
two.
Or three.
Imagine Virgil with a brace.
Could you imagine?
He did that a few years ago, right?
Did he?
2 headers in one match, I think.
Oh, maybe you're right. I think I remember something like that. I remember Konate scored in like 3 straight games or something. That was pretty insane. I don't remember Verge getting 2, but regardless, all right, this is what I need from this team today. You're going up against one of your biggest rivals. And in recent years, you've met them again in 2 other finals. They're a great team. They get to finals. They're not doing well in the Premier League, but everything goes out the window today. You're going out there and you're playing 90 minutes of the hardest football you can possibly play. The smartest football, okay? You need to be aware. I don't care if you need to take some pre-workout or some smelling salts or something, but I need you dialed in. I can't have these guys going out there looking like they just passed around a bong before the match. They need to be on it. Energy. Play the half spaces, okay? First step on your opponent. I couldn't think of the word I wanted to say. Press. Early press. Get an early goal, dude. Get an early goal. You need the leverage early. Make them play from behind. Make Chelsea play from behind. Make their Nicholas Jackson, Sterling, and Mudueke and Cole Palmer, make those guys score on Van Dijk, Robbo, Endo, Konate. Make them do the hard work. All right? Let's go get this dub, Steve.
Mark my words, Kyle. I'm going to say a prayer right now to the football gods that Liverpool keep their shots down today, on target. Don't let the moment get to you, i.e. Diaz, Gakpo, Elliott, guys that probably haven't started a final for us, or if they have, I don't know who's been fit and how long people have been here, but either way, this isn't our starting front 3 for a typical final. Okay, this is new to these guys. Don't let the moment get to you. Keep the shots down. Let's not fire them into row Z. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. And let's win.
Let's go get this dub, bro.
And that's it. And that's it. Because you're playing against an inferior side. Show it. Show it. Walk into their town and show it.
Oh, I love that. Yep.
And that's it.
Walk into London. Make London red, man.
Paint London red and walk out of there with a trophy and get back home and rest. Please.
God, I love that. Shout out to all of our channel members for showing your support. Thank you very much. Shout out to my mother for the super chat, Liz for the Nothing But Reds channel membership. Queasy E has been a member for 17 months. Thank you very much, Queasy, for your continued support. And Liz always donating to the chair fund. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you join us in about 20 minutes on the channel for the watch along, and then after the match as well for the match reaction. Hopefully it's all excitement at that time, Steve. Do you have any closing thoughts?
No, let's do this.
Let's do it.
We need this. We need this real bad, Kyle.
Let's go get the first trophy of the year.
Very bad.
Let's go.
Very badly.
All right, guys. Until next time, take care.